information about the digestive system. The food will pass through more than 22 feet of tubing, be mixed with chemicals from 4 different glands, be separated between useful and not useful elements, and the whole process could take more than 14 hours. Digestion really has 2 missions. First, break down the food we eat into parts so tiny that the useful elements of food can actually be absorbed into our bloodstream and sent throughout our body. Second, get rid of any leftover parts of the food that our body can use. Our digestive system goes through 9 basic steps. Teeth. Digestion starts here. The job of the teeth is to start tearing and crushing the food down into small enough pieces so that it can fit down our throats. Saliva. The salivary gland is located underneath the back of our tongue. This helps soften the food in the mouth so that it is easier to swallow. Tongue. The tongue is a muscle that works with the food and saliva to form a ball that can be swallowed. Esophagus. The esophagus is simply a transportation tube from the mouth to the stomach. When we swallow, what we are really doing is closing a trapdoor in our throat called the epiglottis. This sends food down the esophagus and prevents food from going down the trachea or windpipe into our lungs.
The first step after the esophagus is the stomach. Once the food gets to the stomach uses chemicals to try to make the food tiny. These chemicals are called gastric juices. The food is moved around in the stomach and mixed with the chemical for about 3 or 4 hours. When it's done in the stomach, the food is now a cream-like liquid called chyme. The food is still not small enough to get into our bloodstream, and it has not provided the body with anything useful yet. Now, a valve at the end of the stomach opens, sending the food past the liver. Liver, gallbladder. At this point, our food is hit with more chemicals. The liver makes a chemical called bile, but it is not stored in the liver. It is stored in the gallbladder. When the gallbladder mixes bile with our food, it breaks down the fat into tiny droplets. This fat will supply us with much energy later. Pancreas. The pancreas also acts as a digestive chemical as the food is the stomach. This digestive juice works on breaking down the carbohydrates and proteins. Small intestine. The small intestine is a tube that is about 22 feet long. This is where digestion takes place. As the food passes through, it is mixed with the new chemicals and soon our food is now digested small enough to be put to use by the body. The walls of the intestine are thousands of tiny fingers called villi. Blood vessels in the villi can absorb the tiny food molecules and send them off to the rest of our body through the blood. Large intestine. Whatever the body cannot put to use is sent to the large intestine. The job of the large intestine is to remove water. In the large intestine, water is sent into the bloodstream. Food spends about 12 hours in the large intestine where it becomes feces and later leaves the body through the anal opening when we go to the bathroom.